Hello, teachers. In this video, I'm going to make a real quick demonstration about how to add a assignment or other materials to your Schoology page. Okay. So, for instance, I want to go to EO1. I'll just click on this folder here, and I'll be in the folder, and I will click on Add Material. Now I can, from here, I can add another folder within the folder. Let's say I wanted to put a bunch of PowerPoint presentations here for the students. I can just add a folder and put them all there. Add assignment. Most of our formative assessments here will fall under this category. Add assessment. This is a really interesting one for a, shall we say, like an end of unit test. I would use this one. Add a file, like if you want to put a PowerPoint presentation there, a link to a website, an external tool. I'm going to be making a video about external tools in the next couple of days, so stay tuned for that one. Add a discussion. This is a very interesting tool to promote group interaction and generating some really stimulating discussion topics in your class. This could be done both synchronously or man, I mispronounced that word, or asynchronously. So I'm going to make a separate video on that one too. Add a page if you want to create a specific type of page like that goes along with an assignment or some other resources. You can do that here. I've never used Add Media Album and Add Package, so I'm not really familiar with those. If you have other classes that you want to, shall we say, transfer from one class to another, or maybe a previous class from another year, you can click here and do that there. But for right now, I just want to look at add an assignment because there's a couple things you have to be able to do. So let that load. Okay, now that we have this window open, now we can go through and create our assignment. So since this is EO1, to make my life easier when I look at the grade book, I'm going to first put in here EO1. And since this is the first assignment, I'm going to put PSW1. And maybe this is just an introduction. I'm going to leave that. So here I would go through and label my directions, X, Y, Z. This is what I want to do. Add a link, I can do that. I want to add certain content, symbols, math equations, YouTube. I've linked my other accounts here. I'll show you how to do that later. But anyway, whatever you want the kids to do, you are very descriptive and lay out all the steps very clear. If you would like to embed HTML, like you want to embed a video directly in here, you can do that too. It's pretty cool. But anyway, other features down here, you can add a file, you can add an external link, some resources for these external tools. We'll talk more about these later. But the important stuff here is you need to set a due date. Let's say I want to make this due, let's say September 3rd, okay? And the automatic time, the default is 11:59 p.m. So anything they turn in after that will be considered late, okay? Now, remember when we set up our grade book, we made our categories. So I'm just going to say this is an assignment. Okay. It is automatically, it recognizes the date and automatically puts in your grading period here. All right, but you could override it if you wanted to, or put no grading period if you preferred. But usually, if it's for a grade, you want to keep it in a print top. And this is really super duper important here. Please don't miss this step. Scale or rubric. Okay, so most of our formative assessments will be in the form of mastery learning activities. Okay, so shall we say we don't really use percentages for those types of things. So we're going to click QSI because we made our QSI rubric earlier. Okay, and that's basically it. Now I have some other features down here to where you can turn off the submissions and turn them on. You can publish to students, to all students. It automatically is defaulted to that. You can put it on here where you can see the grade statistics and see how many kids did what. Embed comments and yeah, it's pretty cool. Like the things you can do with it. So anyway, so let's see if I click this one, disable, publish to students, unpublish. So hit create, and it will be there. Let's say hypothetically you made a mistake. You need to go back and edit something. Usually I forget to select the grading rubric, so I have to open it back up here. I can click edit and it takes me right back to that screen. You can move this to a different location, like say on the main page. You can copy, you like this one assignment, you're going to do it in one of your other courses, you could copy it to that course. Or if you just decide you don't like the assignment anymore and you want to delete it, you can do that too. Or finally, save the resources. Anyway, so I hope that was helpful. I will post some videos later to describe very specific other features, such as the discussions, the assessments, and more information to come. Thanks.